So just real grateful.
Excellent. What did people in your life do that made it worse? You kind of alluded to that a little bit.
That made it worse. There was a little bit of a lack of a structure. I don't know if that made it worse. Like I said, when I look at it as a whole, everything was exactly perfect the way that it happened in my life. It took a while to get to that point of, no regrets or no remorse or any of that thing. I did hear something recently that really resonated with me, and it said that people will generally go through only two kinds of pain, and that's the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. And recovery is a process of acquiring more discipline in how a person views themselves, how they take care of themselves, how they view their place in life, how they view their relationship to education or to their job, to their families. So it really was just resonated with me, so much. It was like, oh, that's really, really simple. There's two kinds of pain that I've gone through, and that's that was definitely something that was just like an aha moment for me.
And that's a very good point. That is very simple, and that makes very much sense. And I think as humans, that's probably very, very true.
Yeah, there's a line of spiritual reasoning that most good ideas are simple. If you look at the tech sector, if you look in different areas of human society, it's the simple things that generally sell best, that are generally accepted in the real world. There's a lot of things that are kind of presented to people that are of a highly complex nature, and not to say anything bad about complex ideas, but for the most part, simplicity usually wins out.
And you speak about simplicity. I'll tell you, you've been an inspiration to me knowing you. And one of the things that you told me that I'll never forget, and I use in my daily life almost on a daily basis, was don't think about it too much, just show up.
Yeah, I definitely don't think about this too much. When I asked somebody and I started this process of asking people for interview questions, it was a way of addressing the issue without me having as much ego involved in the whole equation. And just showing up, because I never know what's going to happen. I might have this inherent ability to dream up all of these things that could possibly happen, and the majority of them never come true, and that doesn't seem to be something that I am alone in experiencing. A lot of philosophers and writers and poets and all kinds of folks through the ages have written down, most of the things that I think were going to happen never happened anyway. And really staying in the moment and doing what's in front of you instead of worrying about the next day or what you might not have done as well as you would like to have in the past is it's a waste of energy, but it's a process of every person having to go through that waste of energy to get to a place of discipline where they say, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to keep that out of my mind and think on things that are maybe a little more positive and productive. Show up and see what happens. And somebody passed that along to me a long time ago, so it's nice to just pass it along and keep it going.
Yes, I think it's very powerful. I know it's been very powerful and helpful to me. I'd like to thank you for your time today, and I'd like to thank you for speaking out and putting yourself on the line, and especially in our society. And you're definitely a role model. You're definitely a leader, and hope hopefully others will pick up on this, and just like you said, whether it's a small shift in attitude or a big change in lifestyle, that people will understand that what you're saying is coming from your heart. You're not trying to make a huge statement just to make a statement. When I interact with you, when I listen to you, when I talk to you, it's coming from your heart. And I think that genuineness makes a huge difference. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.